All right, for the benefit of the recording that's now running, to set your barometer setting, just literally turn the knob.
Okay.
That wasn't recording earlier. There is a heading bug that if you just start turning, and look, it works on the top one as well, but you do it down here on your directional gyro. So when they say, hey, take off, fly, turn heading 210, well, you set that in. And if we had an autopilot, it would drive it. So there's no autopilot.
Okay, so I can set that and then
it's a reminder.
Turn to that.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's not affecting anything then.
It's not affecting anything. Okay. Nope. And if you just push and hold it, it centers it up on the nose.
Okay.
And there is a way to do it up here. You can push and get to your heading bug. But down here, you can just turn it without having to push anything, so it's a lot easier.
Just so it's on the camera, I don't have to sync this because it'll sync itself.
Correct, there's a remote magnet. It does look like it's off about 5 degrees, but
close enough for government work?
Close enough for government work, yep.
The west, radar service, send Squawk VFR, frequency change approved, good day. Squawk VFR, frequency approved, good day.
That's okay.
Okay, enter. Now, this is saying, hey, half left, half up. So it's trying to talk to a CDI, okay? This page 1 of 3 is just the directional gyro. Again, for the benefit of the camera, don't ever push the left-hand buttons. That gets into menus and setup stuff. So push the right button, because that's page 1 of 3. Page 2 of 3 is an HSI. So see how it's going half left? That means that this box can talk to this and deflect the needle appropriately. So hit enter.
So that's okay. That's working right.
Uh-huh. And notice now it says no course because we haven't loaded anything into it.
Right.
The third page, hit that again for page 3 of 3, is this little track-based one. That'll make sense once we're flying. So probably what you use most times is the DG mode. Oh, that's a backup attitude indicator, which is cool. Is the DG mode or the HSI mode if you've got a nav thing.
Okay.
For the benefit of the camera, you can cycle between a G meter. This was an angle of attack gauge we can play with. Another backup attitude indicator, cool. There's a way you can get in and mess with all sorts of system settings. I would discourage that. An angle of attack and a voltmeter, some other settings, timers. I think there's ways that you can do it to start and stop timers. I don't remember how it works. Count up, count down timers. And we're right back where we started. So you can kind of put that on whatever you like. That's angle of attack and a G meter.
Works for me.
Okay.
So, clearance and deliveries 126.6. So, one.
Yep. Big knob, big numbers. 126. Or you're doing the 0.6 first, which is fine.
Never mind.
No, you're good. You'll get there.
126.6.
Now you move the cursor down here to do nav stuff.
That's right.
Okay? So hit the flip flop, and that'll bring it up into the active.
That's we'll do tower. It's 118.7, so that's.
There you are. And then eventually departure. So. As we're taxiing, kind of watch what the things are doing, making sure the DG.
You should get an alpha, correct?
What was the ATIS that we had?
Zulu?
I remember. No, we only had Zulu. We'll get Alpha here in a second.
Thank you.
I thought it was like 5 after when I got it.
So this little white arc that kind of come across there, so when we stop our turning, it go away, that's kind of your standard rate indicator. Remember how when we did IFR stuff, you put the thing in the doghouse? If this was disabled, if that white arc comes across over to the 30-degree line, that's a standard rate turn.
Okay.
But yeah, see how you can zoom in and out. You got your little number thing.
There's the highways and Class C.
But see, I can hit, because there's no little minus sign. So if I press clear once, it gets rid of all the ground information and just leaves all the airspace and airports. The -2 would get rid of everything except what's in your flight plan. This is for the benefit of the camera you're watching later. We don't have a flight plan, so, I mean, it gets rid of airspaces. 3 gets rid of everything except your flight plan. I usually run on -1. That way it gets rid of all the ground clutter, but I can see all the airspace. You can do whatever you want with it. This gives you good information too. You look at your ground track. That is available on this page. But that can kind of help you, like when you're wanting to fly, let's say north, and there's a big wind out of the west. Well, I might need to fly a heading of 340 to make that work, and get my track of 60. So you got track on here, you got track on here, and now you got track on here.
And I don't see anything, so we are ready to talk to Tower and let them know we're ready to. Evansville Tower, 82 November, on Charlie, holding short of runway 18, ready to depart.
Check 82 November, turn right heading 270, runway 18 clear for takeoff, traffic 4 mile final for runway 22E145.
That was 220 heading right, 82 November.
Check 82 November, right turn 270.
Right turn 270, 82 November. Clear to take off.
All right, set your heading bug real quick. Just spin the knob. 270.
And Tower, wind check.
Wind 200 at 13, gust 19er.
70.
There you are.
All right, here we go.
Check 82 November, contact departure.
Contact departure, 82 November.
158.95, turn right out for 3, taxi departure straight ahead, remain this frequency.
Evansville departure, November 81, 82 November, heading 270, climbing past 1400 on our way to 2000.
Okay, had a couple calling once there. Cherokee 8182 November, Evansville departure, radar contact, VFR altitude, your discretion, proceed on course.
VFR discretion, proceed on course, 82 November.
Jet 389, Evansville approach, altimeter 2989er.
Now I'm heading 270, I'm tracking 280. But I wanted.
So we've got that wind coming from where about that green triangle is.
Major 932,
At
turn
about
right heading
39
360.
knots up here. So this will even compute the winds aloft. You got airspeed in miles an hour, because this airplane's based on miles an hour, and it will compute your true airspeed in miles an hour. You got
Jet 389, looks like
vertical
it's a little
speed.
more than I thought here. Turn right heading 100, correction.
Some airplanes have the vertical speed with the little needle on it, so like pull back a little bit, start to climb.
Okay, right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So pull back. So we'd be climbing at 100 and 200 feet a minute, whatever it is.
Okay.
So instead of a little needle, it's just that. So that's all pretty straightforward, right? For just basic VFR
Major
flyer,
932, right
run
jet
your DG page. You didn't mess with anything here other than your altimeter. You're all set. Again, just stay away from the menus. If you did push the left button to get into the menu, oh my God, keep this for the benefit of the camera. Just keep pushing it.
And is that Jet
Until you
389,
get
looks
that
like about
hell
to
out
bend you
of
out here a little bit
options
for the
going
sequence.
down
Number
here.
2 following a phenom from the east. Turn left heading 080.
Same thing.
Same thing till the options go
Until
away.
the options go away. Otherwise, you get in here, you could change what the fields are and all sorts of chaos.
Yeah.
So there's really nothing to do on here other than set the altimeter. You can drive your heading bug down here. Oh.
Major 932, turn left heading 330. Cessna 737 November Golf, contact Fort Campbell approach 118.1. Good day.
All right. You want to play with the GPS a little bit?
Sure.
Okay. So let's say we want to go to Carmine. So the closest airport right now is Skylane. Evansville's back here. Yep.
That
Big Knob, say out loud. Big Knob
Jet
moves the
389, turn
cursor.
left heading 040.
That's right. And go hunt for. See if Carmine's in there. There's Henderson. There it is.
Carmine.
Now don't push the button.
All right.
Don't hit enter. Hit direct 2. That's as if we had hit direct 2 and did all that hand spinning. Enter.
Major 932, you said you can't take a visual approach?
Yes, please.
Major 932, roger, cleared visual approach, runway 18 Owensboro, and remain in this frequency.
Your track or course, I'm sorry, I shouldn't say track, your desired track or course, 284. Yeah, that sounds about right. 17 miles, the bearing, and you got a little needle here. That's cool. Let's go to the HSI page. So we're on page 1 of 3. Go to page 2. There it is. So
According to that, I'm off course, correct?
well, you eventually will be. So if we would, to go to Carmine, turn right and make your track equal your bearing, wouldn't you? Let's deliberately kind of mess it up a little bit. Let's turn left. Let's see what that needle does. This is some VOR navigation, not even VOR navigation.
Jet 389, turn right heading 090.
The CDI navigation that we haven't really dealt with in any of the other airplanes.
Arrow's getting farther away.
See, it's moving off to the right. So that course that we slung when we were back there, that's never going to change.
So I could do direct 2 from here, and it would change from here.
And it would pick up the line, sling a new one, and it would recenter up the needle with a new course. That's one option. The other option is...
And I can't direct 2 from here, can I?
Yeah, you can.
I can, even though I'm already picked...
And we're going to do that in a second. The other option is we would turn to the right and go re-intercept that needle, and it would come back.
Jet 389, reduce speed to 210, and turn right heading 150, join the final approach course.
Let's turn to a heading of about 320, 320.
Jet 389, roger, thank you. Major 932, keep your speed up as much as possible. You're number 1 in the field, followed by citation from the north. Contact tower now, 120.7. Have a good day.
So we should see that needle start coming back in.
Plus 9420, Evansville approach, altimeter 29er, 89er, advising you have information Alpha, stay approach requested.
Right, go ahead and hit direct to enter.
Activate, yes please.
Yep.
Plus 9420, right.
Activate, yes please.
And look, it recentered it up. We have a new desired, see the DTK?
Desired track.
Your desired course is 284. Here's your current track. Make those two equal.
And it's Jet 389, you're 10 miles in the final approach, phase sliding 150. Maintain 3000 until established on the final approach course.
You will sail right over the top of Parma. So we can see
I've already drifted.
Our track is off, right?
So
we need to crab into that wind. Now go ahead and just kind of keep this going here. Go to the next page, the 3 one. This is the one that Jason likes. This is track based. So this is not your heading. I can see right now my heading, level the wings. I can see right now my heading is about 280. But this is showing about 295. This is your track. Sometimes that's handy. All right? This is what it would take to get to Carmi. Here's my current track. So literally you would just turn and put that purple line right on the top of your DG, as it were.
Thank you very much.
And then you fly whatever heading makes it work. He showed that to me. It's neat. I've never used that mode before in 24 years of flying, so I don't know. But there is a 5-mile thing on here, so I believe there is a setting somewhere. Oh, okay, so take that knob and go counterclockwise and watch the 5-mile go up to 10. Do it again.
Okay.
Look, I'm zooming out, so it's kind of like this. I'm zooming out or zooming in to see stuff. So it would start to put other airports along the way, so you kind of get your moving map here as well. I'll admit, I'm not a fan of it. I like either just the DG or the HSI because I've got a map here, I've got a map here.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, up to you. So let's go back to the HSI page because I like that one better.
9420, proceed red JSIF, initial approach fixed to the RNAV runway 22, expect straight in approach.
So our waypoint is Carmi. We're 11.3 miles from it. Tracking in our desired track.
There you go.
And what's...
there's a battery in it. The battery's topped off 100%.
Okay, got you.
Yep, same thing here.
All
so that way if you lost all your ship's power and you were in the soup, these gauges would keep working.
Okay, until they got down to whatever.
And I don't know if it's a half hour, an hour, 2 hours. I'd have to read the book to see what it is, but it's the O-ship factor.
Oh,
all right.
I better hang around.
Yeah, let's kind of stay here in the practice area, and then I want to show you how the VOR works for Pocket City. We have done no VOR work in a real airplane.
Correct.
Trimmed up. It's going to be a little bumpy, so you'll have to keep futzing with it. Okay, a VOR. What's the frequency for Pocket City down here?
113.3.
113.3. Well, it's already here, isn't it? Let's say that it's not. Okay, so push 113.3.
113.3.
Okay, and then normally you'd hit this flip-flop button. Okay,
I gotta hit
this
the
kind of broke, so we do that. Now, this cursor You can push it to move it up to the comm.
I'm not listening to it though right now.
Not right now, no. But that cursor will, on its own, pop up to the comm because more often than not, we're changing comm frequencies, aren't we?
Yeah. But it'll do it on its own.
It should do it within about 20, 30 seconds. If it doesn't, you just push it to move it again. All right, so we've dialed it in. That's cool. There's a Morse code to it as well.
Be advised, had a report of moderate turbulence by a Skyhawk on final to runway 18 a little over an hour ago.
So to be able to hear that, you okay with the bumps?
Looks like about 45 minutes ago, reported level wind shear on final runway 22, a loss of 10 knots, gain 15.
Museum.
Okay. In this airplane, to make that work, we push this button. See, it literally says push ID. So push the volume knob for the VOR. The radio's spitting it out, but I don't hear it in my headset.
I'm sorry, I may have
Flip the switch up.
Wind shear pyro up. It was just plus or minus 10 to 15 knots.
It'll do it again. Woo! There you go. Yep. Okay. So flip that down. We can turn that off there. We've tuned it. We've ID'd it. Now to navigate to it, go to the HSI page because that's our kind of our nav page. We've still got this Carmi GPS line on. This is a course deviation indicator, right? Swing back around to the south here just so we don't get too far away. So while you're doing that, see how this says GPS above it? GPS things are purple.
Okay.
Right? Follow the magenta line, right? Hit the CDI button. Sometimes it's a little hard to push, so press this button.
Course.
Hit it again, really hard. It should change to V-lock. There you go. Now I got green. Now where's the VOR in relationship to us? Is it north, south?
It'll be south.
Okay, so let's kind of get pointed south. Now, if I want to go, remember how we kind of spun that OBS knob to center up the needle? With GPS, when you do it, the needle always starts off centered up. And it was pointing directly to Carmi, wasn't it? It sort of auto-slews to it. This doesn't. We have to pick it. So we push once. I don't want the heading bug. I push again. OBS for auto. I can turn this until the arrowhead points roughly at the VOR. There it is. It's more like 160.
All right, so it's going to point to where I'm dialed into?
To this nav frequency, because I have VOR localizer picked now.
Okay.
So you would turn to whatever heading is going to give you a ground track of around 160, and then that needle shouldn't move. And that should send us right towards Pocket City. There you go. Let's try that. Just like that GPS needle, if it moves off to the right, you've drifted left, you need to turn to the right. But here, I had to spin this. Okay? And again, to get to that, go ahead and tap that knob. I don't want to change my heading. Tap it again. OBS. Yes. Now you can turn it. Go ahead and turn that. See, I want to pick a different radial. Just turn it. So you would center up the needle like I did to be able to navigate to it. So you got to tell this box what to send to this head. Send GPS information, a purple line, or send VOR. See how it says V-lock right there? VOR localizer. Send that radio signal to this head.
And that was CDI?
It's just a two-way toggle switch. All it does is it bounces between GPS, which is the old original course we laid to Carmine, or whatever we have dialed in here. And you got to really push it. That button's sticky in this airplane.
And then it's on 113.3. Okay.
Yep. Well, you know what? Let me get out of there. What would it be to get back to Evansville right now?
Evansville?
Yeah.
So you spell that all the way there. AEVV. That. Direct to activate. Yes, please. And we need to fly 124.
Okay. That sound about right? Now don't turn towards
Okay.
Evansville, but all right.
And we're 13.3 miles away.
There you go. Now, what if you wanted to use that toy to help you get there? Well, stop. Before you do anything, what's feeding it right now?
Pocket City.
Do you want Pocket City anymore?
No.
You want the GPS to be feeding it, don't you?
Ah, so I need to change.
There you go.
GPS.
Now you got a purple line. And look, it even auto-slews it roughly to what that course was.
Yeah.
And now you would just go turn towards it.
Okay.
Now that we're off, if you did turn towards it, you could direct to enter to recenter the needle up from right here. Cool. Yeah, 120.
Okay.
If you get in here and you're like, oh, what did I do? Just mow through all the settings.
Till it's nothing.
DG adjust, don't turn that. That's how you could auto set it to something other than the auto thing. Just keep mowing through until you get back out of it. While you're up, do you want to try any slow flight? We can play with the angle of attack thing, maybe see what that looks like relative to the stall. All right, get your angle of attack meter up there.
Angle of attack.
That's one of them. You can get a bigger one.
Oh.
Roger, that's approved as requested. Radar services are ready to change device.
Yeah, we'll do flaps in the water.
190 at 9 Gulf 1-8.
Are you below the white arc?
I am below the white arc.
Okay. I would encourage power reduction first, just to help with that.
Central Star Mission Bravo now current.
Stall warning to kick on before. Oh, there we got the little light flickering. Okay, but let's pull it back some more. Pull, 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 pull. You even start getting the little red things on your airspeed going, hey, idiot, you're flying too slow. Okay, let's go ahead and pull her back some more. Get that light humming in our ear.
There we go.
See our angle of attack is kicking up. Bring the power back a little bit and give me just a nice gentle power off stall. I'm curious to see what this indicates when it breaks. I don't know that I've ever seen that yet. Looking outside as much as we can. Right foot, keeping that ball in the cage, throttling back, throttling back, throttling back.
9420, right
there. Gets red. Right foot there. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, 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 pull. Yeah, so it breaks right about when it hits the red line there, doesn't it? Okay, recovery.
Trim's good enough.
Roller in there, more bank, 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 more bank. There it is. There you are, right there. See how you're right on that white triangle? Now look down your wing. That's about 45 degrees of bank. And
man,
we're pulling just about our G-load, right?
And you can tell when the wind.
There's our point. Roll wings level, power back. Steep turn.
Did I pass?